and welcome to CGTN special coverage of amazing Xinjiang. I'm Tang, and we're right now doing a live streaming here at the Sayram Lake Reserve in Bortala Autonomous Prefecture. And as you can see right now, I am in this Mongolian ethnic costume. It looks good, isn't it? And look over there. Those beautiful girls in their beautiful dresses with the beautiful movement. And beyond them is the stunning and endless Sayram Lake views beyond. Breathtaking. And actually, the name Sayram in the Mongolian language means the lake on the ridge. And in the Kazakh language, it means blessing. And also I did a little bit of research. The lake is the largest alpine lake in Xinjiang, about 458 square kilometers, and also the highest, reaching over 2,000 meters above sea level. Look at the color. It's a perfect match with the lake view. To the Lake, but I think Sayram Lake is much better for me. There's a large number of population of Mongolian ethnic people living in the region, have been living their traditional agriculture and nomadic lifestyles. So there have been hot discussions about relieving the conflicts between modern and the traditional way of lives. Right now they're showing us the traditional dancing right here at the Sayram Lake Reserve. They're ending the dancing performance. Perfect. Thank you very much. That was excellent. And at the same time, I need you guys to know that this is the furthest place, the most distant place that the warm air current of the Atlantic Ocean can reach. So this is the reason why people here referred to this lake as the very last drop of the Atlantic Ocean. And as I just mentioned, that there's a large number of population, Mongolian ethnic group of people living here. Most of them have been remaining their traditional way of lives, but some of them have already working in developing tourism industry, and some of them have already established their facilities for activities like hiking, camping, and even RV parks. So for more about this tourism industry and development, we have with us today Mr. Liu Qing, who is the director of the management commitment of the Sayram Lake Reserve. Thank you very much for joining us today. 非常感谢您参加我们的节目。
你好。
And here today he's going to share us with a little bit more about measures taken to not only protect the environment here, but also how to boost the local economy. We noticed that, at the camera, take a look over there. Here, let's move the camera a bit. 我们看这个湖边. Well, I noticed that there's a lot of riprap protection along part of the lake. 在湖边有很多这样的一个保护措施。So I'm wondering, why do we need this kind of protection here at such an alpine lake, which is relatively peaceful? 就是说，为什么我们要在这样的一个相对来说比较平静的高山湖泊设置这样的一个抛石的湖岸？您给我们解释一下。
这个抛石的主要作用呢，就是为了保证这个整个这个湖泊呢水土不流失。因为大家可以看到现在这个风浪比较大。对这个侵蚀啊，岸堤侵蚀比较大。
So right now, because it's quite windy, so the wave is getting stronger and stronger. So setting this kind of a protection is in order to protect the lake shore, to prevent the lake shore and the land around it collapse and further damage the road along the lake.
再一个呢，它这个冬季的时候呢，因为这个湖要结冰，它这个冰推力啊，这个。对这个整个的岸堤呢也会造成损伤，所以采用这个抛石呢，就是达到这个效果，这个防护岸堤。那么同时呢，又是景区，它这个景观性呢也非常好。
Okay, and during winter times, that when the lake is frozen, and some of the broken ice would hit the lake shore again. So with this protection, we can prevent those broken ice hit the lake shore and hit the ground. And also prevent them from damaging the road. Okay, and then what about this? What about the wooden walkway right beneath us? 您看现在我们走在这样的一个木栈道上哈，为什么我们不去选择就是在这样的一个草地上直接开辟一条道路？这样的方式方法是不是会更加的节省成本？
这个呢也是主要的目的呢，也是为了保护这个草原。这个草原呢，这个游客多的时候呢，对这个草原呢，这个走的过程中啊，这个，因为每个人的这个选景不一啊，所以有的时候会对草原有一些这个踩踏。
So setting up this wooden walkway is to protect the grassland because lots of visitors and tourists come over here, enjoying the view, then they forgot that they are actually standing on the grassland. They might, damage those grass. So to prevent the grassland, they set up this wooden pathway above the grassland to protect the grass. That's very nice. 还有吗？这样的一个保护？
这种保护呢，说白了就是一个是为了保护草原，另外呢也是给游客一个很好的给一个路径，啊，现在看着我们现在整个规划的这个路径呢，也是根据游客观景的这个路径呢来设置的。
So the local authorities set up this wooden walkway along the lake. So on one hand, the visitors can walk on it, still enjoying the view, and on the other hand, they can prevent those visitors, step on the grassland, damage them, and protect the environment. That's very nice. I know that the local authority have already invested large sums of money into the tourism infrastructure here. Can you just tell us a little bit more about that? 我们知道咱们这个当地部门在这个提升整个景区的旅游基础设施上花费了很多人力物力哈。
对，
您能不能跟我们再多解释一下一些具体措施？
这些年的具体措施呢，主要是就是4个字儿吧，还其自然，让这个整个珊瑚林草，这个来恢复它最原始的这种状态。
So this area used to be damaged by overherding. So the local authority wants to bring it back to the nature and bring it back on track. So this is the main principle for the local authorities to manage the entire Sayram Lake Reserve.
所以很多的资金呢都是投在了这个对这个湖泊的保护，对草原的修复啊。
Money has been invested to improve the water quality of the lake and also protect the grassland.
所以仅这几年的话呢，这个湖泊呢，已经这个水质呢，已经到了由过去的这个4类啊，到了现在的2类，有一些指标贴近到1类，啊，达到这样子一个目的。
So over the past few years, the water quality here has been largely improved, from level 5th to now pretty much the top standards of the national water quality standards.
可以这样说，这个湖泊呢，因为它这个清澈度 很高啊，可以达到12米。那么在这个同类的湖泊里面，可以讲这个最干净的湖泊里面有这个赛里木湖。
So the director says that the water is so clean and so clear, so much so that we can see as deep as 12 meters below the lake water level. That's very impressive. 这真的非常是很不错的这样的一个水质。
对。
您看，我们 now we have arrived this area. It is called 清水湾 Qingxui Bay, and this is one of those wading spots in the Sayram Lake Reserve. Just think about it. Can you imagine that we are actually 2,500 kilometers away from the sea, from Pacific, from the Indian Ocean, from Arctic, from the Atlantic Ocean. But here, I feel like I'm standing right beside a seashore. Is this the part of the lake that you like about the most? 是不是这样一个海边的一个感觉是让您最特别向往的一个景致，或者是还有其他的景致？
因为这个湖泊呢很大，一共有458平方公里。那么形成这种清水的地方呢，在赛湖呢有几十处。
So because the lake is about 458 square kilometers, along the lake there are several other wading spots where visitors can come over and get closer look at the lake and the water, and even swim.
那么这一块呢，为什么叫清水湾呢？就是这个也是自然形成沙堤的其中的一个点位，所以这个游客呢，尤其是在这个西北地区啊，在西北地区能有这样的一个很好的这样一个清水的景致呢，也是比较难得的。
So because the water reserve in northwestern part of China is not that rich, so if people can come over here and take a look at the view of the lakes, it's a rare chance. So this is one of the most popular scenic spots in the reserve. Okay, as I just mentioned, that there is a large population of minority ethnic group of people, mainly Mongolian ethnics and Kazakhs living in this area. I've been working in the developing tourism industry, setting up the facilities for activities like hiking, camping, orienteering, and even RVs, recreational vehicles. Oh, sorry, take care. So let's show you part of their facilities. Look over there. 看那边. Across this road on the side hill, there are some recreational vehicles, RVs. And this is another one of the most popular spots in the reserve. A lot of visitors come over here, book those recreational vans, RVs, spend the night there, enjoying the night with the skylight. I spent one night there. It was incredible. So can you tell us why the local authority has decided to set up this RV parks? 为什么我们要选择设立这样的一个房车的一个营地呢？
随着这个游客呀，更多的愿意去亲近自然，亲近这个大自然和大自然亲近的这种接触，但是又要处理好这个和自然之间的这种保护的关系，所以因此呢，我们就选择了这个景致比较好的一些区域呢，来设置这些房车，既达到保护草原的目的，达到保护湖泊的目的，那么同时又能够让游客呢很好的来体验这种和自然亲近的感觉。
The director says that there's another measures taken to protect the grassland On one hand, those RV parks can, accommodate some of the visitors and tourists from across the country, even from across the globe. On the other hand, because those vans won't take too much of the grassland, so it can still protect the grassland and prevent from damaging those grass and overherding, etc. And also, I've noticed that there's a restaurant serving some cold water fishes. Let's go get a bite. I know that the small, medium-sized businesses is also very important for the local tourism industry. 就是这样的一个小型的这个经营业态，对整个当地的这个旅游业的发展是非常重要的，是不是？
是。
能不能给我们再介绍一下？
一会儿我们要去的那个高白龟这个小的餐吧呀，它就是既是呢就是这个一种特色的这种绿色的一种产品的一种展示，更是一个让地方老百姓能够来进行就业，能够进行增收的啊。
Okay, the restaurant is another very important part of the efforts for poverty alleviation, and also visitors can come over here to taste, have a bite of the local cuisine. One of the cold water fish. It is actually called northern white fish. Let's go. Let's get inside, please. Okay, this is wow. I think the food is ready. Okay, well, thank you. 谢谢. It smells really good, crispy. Okay. 谢谢, thank you very much. So take a look. There are different ways of cooking the northern white fishes. This is the stir-fried. I think this is a steamed one. Of course, this is a barbecue. Yeah. And this is the hamburger made from it. Should be very made from the fish. And this is the egg tart. Yeah, egg tart made from the fish caviar. Should be very expensive, huh? Let's get. 我们试一试吧。
请品尝。
谢谢。It's freezing outside, so it's really good. Okay, thank you. It's good that we can have a place.
这是一种这个新式做法。
Have some hot water, some food, and get ourselves warm. Yeah, this is another way of cooking the fish, cold water fish. 让我先喝口水。
好。
OK， 来，您请 ，please。
这个鱼非常难得
啊，
这个鱼是这个。
I heard that there were actually no fishes living in the Sayram Lake, but all of a sudden, we have two kinds of cold water fishes. Why is that? 我们知道之前这个湖里是没有鱼的。
对。
突然之间，我们就有两种这个冷水鱼了。是发生了什么？还是我们有什么样的一个发展计划？
是因为这个湖泊呢，过去呢，高山冷水湖，里面一直没有鱼类。但是从98年呢，就是为了这个利用好这个水体，那么同时的话呢，又能够这个扩大这个产业经营啊，从这个俄罗斯引进了两种鱼，高白龟和奥姆白龟两种。
It tastes really good. Okay, yeah. The doctor says that. Yes, indeed, there were no fishes back then. But since 1998, with the aim of developing the local fishery, the local authorities imported two kinds of cold water fishes from Russia to help with the local economic development fishery, and that also helped with local people's efforts to, get themselves out of poverty.
我们今天吃到的这个鱼啊，在湖里面都生活3年了。
Okay, so the fish that we are eating has lived in the lake for 3 years.
这个鱼呢， 打破了一句话，叫水至清则无鱼。
Okay, usually we say that if the lake is way too clean, there will be no fishes. But now, there's an exception here at the Sayram Lake. We've seen lakes, cold-water fishes in the lake.
这个鱼种呢，对这个生活环境要求非常高。
They have really high standards of living for requirement for the water quality.
所以这个基本上是人放天养了。
Okay, so usually actually it's like they would incubate the small fishes and then put them into the lake, and then they will try their best to survive in the lake.
所以它品质非常高。这个北欧的这个挪威和瑞典啊，还有芬兰啊，都分别在进口这个鱼，包括鱼子酱。
The fishes and the caviar here have been exported to Nordic countries, including Finland, Norway, and Sweden.
到目前为止呢，这么大的湖面里面啊，盐产量也就200多吨。
Okay, annually it's only produced like 200 tons of the fish, not too many.
所以欢迎大家亲临赛里木湖来看这的美景，来品尝这的美味。
Welcome to visit the lake reserve and taste the northern white fishes. And also, for those fishes that have been exported to the Nordic countries, they don't need to go through the process of inspection and quarantine. Another highlight of the fact that the water quality here is kind of perfect. Okay, it's good. Shall we move on? 我们继续吧，好吗？
尝一下这个蛋挞吧。
Okay, 好。I'm gonna try
高百贵的鱼子蛋挞。
Okay, this egg tart is made out. It's made of the fish's caviar. Actually, I've never really tasted caviar, so I'm gonna try it this way. It's good. 非常好吃。你也尝一个。
好。
It's sweet, but not that much.
这个我们今天吃上的这几种做法呀，也是近2年这个开发出来的。不断的研究这个鱼怎么样让这个大众啊能够品尝到这个鱼的同时呢，还能让这个鱼的出一些更多的一些这个美食的产品啊。
So several ways of cooking the fishes were actually newly developed. So just come over here. Maybe there are new ways of cooking. Get ready for your arrival.
尝尝这个香煎呢，
Stir fried. Smells really good and tastes sweet. Again. I don't have much words to describe it. You come to taste, have a taste.
这个鱼出口欧洲是免检的。
Yeah, I just mentioned that the fishes exported to European countries don't need to go through any inspection and quarantine. So come on, this is alive. Think about it. Eating such a wonderful food and sitting here, look outside, look at the view. It's wonderful, isn't it?
来，把那个鱼肉酱打开一下。
这个是国外的鱼子酱。
这是鱼子酱，要把它打开一下。
我就介绍一下就好了。Okay. This is the caviar.
鱼肉酱。
From the Sayram Lake. Its name is Corriganer's palate, but common name is called northern white fishes. I'm gonna get one and bring it back home.
对，这个是鱼子酱。
Okay. This is caviar. This is caviar. Okay. This is the one. This is the caviar. And this is the fish meat sauce. Look, tasty. pretty much. Okay, thanks a lot. I want to have one more of this egg tart. I can't help it. It's delicious. You guys should try. I did some vlog on my way from Beijing to Xinjiang Uygur Autonomous Region. How many cameras are in here? I think this should be the best one. The view, the food, everything, the infrastructure. Very nice. I spent one night here. It was fantastic.
再尝尝这个焗的，这
I
种
have,
做法。
I have enough. It's enough for me. I'm choking myself. I'm sorry. Okay. Shall we go and take a look at those RV parks? 我们去看看房车怎么样？
好
Okay,
好
let's go.
行。
After the snacks, we're gonna go and check out the RV parks. How often do you come over visit this place? 您经常来这儿吗？
经常来，因为这个点位呢，也是这个环湖啊几十个点里面其中一个比较，这个受到游客欢迎的一个点。
OK
啊，既能够清水，又能够看山，还能够亲近草原啊。
It's a very nice place to stay that you get really closer to the nature. Like last night, I spent one night here. I woke up in the midnight and I heard horses. This is something that you don't experience quite often in cities. How many RV vans we have here? 有多少房车这里基本上？
这一共有30辆。
In total, 30 RVs here. Okay, we're gonna check out this one. Let's take a look at the view again. Think about it. 我们看看这个风景。Think about it, just staying in such a recreational van and look into the lake view, endless stunning, while you are sitting on the bed, listen to some music and relax. Wonderful lives. This is life. Okay. 您带我再看看这个房车内部好吗？
行。
So the director is going to show us around inside the van. Okay, let's go.
这是这个房车。
Okay. So this is pretty much the living room. 这是客厅了，对不对？
对，这是客厅，分为，这边可以有有住宿区。
Right here, this is
两头都是
the
住宿
accommodation
区。
part section. 2 beds in here. Yeah, we can close up the window at night. Oops, it's a bit
看
difficult
一
to
下，
see. During the night time, you can close it up, and during the daytime, you can open it, enjoying the view. Look at the mountain. It snowed in the morning. Look at it. And here on the other side, 我们看这一边。Perfect lake view. Our colleague is standing right in front of us. She didn't notice that we are filming her. Look at the view. Some visitors walking through. And here. 还有这一边我们也看一下。Yeah, here.
有洗漱、洗手间。
Yeah, this is the bathroom. Okay, let's take a look. It's not very easy to open from that side. This is the bathroom. And this is for shower, I guess, right? 这是洗澡的地方。
洗澡的地方。
Very nice.
这所有的污水呢，都要拉出湖。所有的污水啊，都是离开湖的。
All the polluted water will be taken away out of the reserve. And the hot water is available, and also the heating system is also available. There are 2 other baths here. Here, take a look, the view. So yeah, just come over, visit the place, and book one of those RV and spend a few nights enjoying your life along the lake. Okay, let's move outside. So, very much enjoying the trip that you guide us. Thank you very much, Director Liu Qing, who is the director of the the management commitment of the Sayram Lake Reserve in Bortala, Mongol Autonomous Prefecture. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you. 非常感谢您参加我们的节目。非常感谢。
欢迎再来赛里木湖，欢迎大家来赛里木湖观光旅游。
Welcome. Come over to visit the place. You won't forget it. It's unbelievably nice. Okay, thank you. Now, another very important guest I want to introduce to you guys is Mr. Omerjan, and he is the Deputy Commissioner of the Bortala Mongol Autonomous Prefecture. Thank you very much for joining us on CGTN. 非常感谢您参加我们的节目，非常感谢。谢谢。First of all, can you just give us a brief introduction of the tourism industry development of the entire prefecture? 能不能给我们简单介绍一下整个这个亳州的一个旅游发展状况？
这个博尔塔拉蒙古自治州呢有非常丰富的旅游资源。首先呢，它辖2县2市。
The prefecture is full of scenic spots.
首府城市呢是中国优秀旅游城市，它是个美丽的边城博罗市。
The capital city of the prefecture is border. It's not far from the border, for China and Kazakhstan.
我们有一个这个西部重要的门户，重要的这个能源贸易通道是国家的一类口岸，叫阿拉山库口岸。
There's a very important Altai pass, which is very important for the trade between China and Kazakhstan.
另一个呢是我们新疆的重要的棉花基地，枸杞之乡，叫金河县。
And there's the agricultural development here is also have been improved a lot over the past few years.
另一个呢就是全国唯一以这个地热资源温泉命名的叫温泉县。
Okay, there's another very nice place to go. It's called Wenchuan County. It's very famous for its land heating, the fountains.
博尔塔拉蒙古自治州呢，拥有非常丰富的旅游资源。
It's rich in the tourism, scenic spots.
它拥有高山峡谷，有森林草原
with forests, grasslands, and valleys.
有冰川雪山
and glacier and mountains.
有湖泊湿地
and lake, of course.
有
and
戈
also
壁沙漠
marshlands and Gobi deserts. So there's a lot to visit.
也有若干个国家级的这个湿地公园、地质公园和森林公园。
And there are lots of national marshland reserve in the region. And also, can you just tell us your understanding of green development? 您对这个绿色旅游发展还有绿色发展是一个什么样的理解？
我们这几年呢，坚持了就是青山绿水就是金山银山的理念，这个冰天雪地也是金山银山的理念。
So over the past few years, the environmental protection is the main principle for the local authorities in managing the green development and green tourism development.
这几年，我们坚持这个生态优先、保护优先的理念， 在这个前提下呢，适度开发，把它两个呢结合起来，很好的保护了整个的生态自然环境。
Okay, the environmental protection has been put into the top priority of the local governments, but at the same time, to some extent, if it is allowed, the condition allows, it will also develop some tourism industry in the region.
刚才我介绍的各类保护区、各类一些湿地公园，整个占了我们周域面积的18%。
All those reserves occupied around 18% of the territory of the prefecture.
刚才介绍了我们的赛里姆湖，它是一个国家级的这个名胜这个风景区。
The Sayram Lake Reserve is alpine lake. It is also a national reserve.
我们还有一个这个新疆西部的一个重要的生态屏障叫艾比湖。
There's another lake called Abbey Lake.
我们有一个亚
And
洲
also a very
最
nice
大
place to
的，
go.
我们有一个亚洲最大的白色树林自然保护区。
And there's the biggest alpine forest reserve in Asia. It is also located right here in the prefecture.
所以说，我们这几年州党委政府呢，就是注重生态保护的前提下呢，注重这个旅游业的高质量发展。
So on one hand, they want to develop, improve the tourism industry. On the other hand, still the local authorities have been put the environmental protection the top priority. Okay, thank you very much for your insight. 非常感谢您参加我们的节目，谢谢。好 ，Okay, thank you, thank you. Yes, look at the view. Just come over to visit this place, and I guarantee you that you won't get disappointed, and you will have a much better and deeper understanding, appreciation, and respect for the local people, ethnic Mongolian and Kazakhs, to understand how they have made this place full of culture and natural diversity, and especially cultural inclusiveness. So stay tuned. I'm gonna go wait along the lake. Bye for now. See ya. you.